Computer. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the monthly Bliss meeting for August. This is an exciting month, and I know, we're on the 5th of the month. So the month has just begun, and if you don't have a plan, that's okay because we're going to walk through some things today that will hopefully get you on a plan and get you moving. So the topic today is how to work a transition month because for some of us, this may be a time that you're like, oh, I know all about transition. For others, this may be your very first transition. For some of you, you may be restarting your business. So this is like a new launch into your business. And we're going to go forward with some new habits because for me personally, this is the last half of the year, and this is when I like to get my hustle on. I'm not saying that I don't hustle the whole year, but I really am focused towards the last end of the year because we officially are at an incentive time. And if you guys haven't heard, if you haven't checked out your workstation, you can definitely do that. You can check that out because we are working towards either you can earn SFR, which is going to be in Minneapolis in 2025. I'm so excited for this. And then, of course, you can also earn, Scentsy does their incentive trips, and it is a whole huge combobulation into Greece, which I personally have never been to Greece. And so that's definitely a bucket list item. I know Paisley Park. Amazing. There's going to be so many things to do. It's going to be so fun. I like it because it's going to be a completely different venue at SFR next year than something that we've really had just even recently. So I think it's exciting. I'm really excited for it. All right, before I get too off topic, let me just stick to my topic here. I did make a list so I would stay on topic because I tend to, sometimes swirl off. But all right, so how to work a transition month. So the first and foremost thing that I like to do when it comes to transition month is really focus on the discontinued list, okay? The discontinued list, when it's a transition month, this is my Bible. This is my go-to. Everything that is on this list are things that I want to focus on. Now, if you don't have a copy of this, if you haven't seen it, I know it's in the Bliss group. You can also check the other groups on Facebook. People have also made fun, cute flyers in Canva, things like that. You can always find those. I keep it simple. I just go to my workstation. And if you go to the very top of the news tab, it will say, I think it's the planning in July, or not July, planning for August planning ahead document, whatever we're calling it now. If you go into there, scroll down to the bottom, you can download all of the things that you need to know for August. And one of the items is a PDF of this list. So that's exactly what I do. That's where I grab mine. So what this really is, a discontinued list, for those of you who may not know, the discontinued list are items that are currently in our spring summer catalog that as of August 31st will no longer be available. So that's why I say the discontinued list is my go-to. It is my Bible throughout transition month because I want my customers to first and foremost know the warmers and the products that are going away, right? We have specifically our Scentsy Go, that has been our Scentsy Go since the inception of Scentsy Go. A lot of you have seen those. I've got mine over there. I should have grabbed it before we did it. But we've got the Solid Go, and then we have the LED light up version. Those are going away, and we are going to be introducing in September in that new fall and winter catalog the brand new Go, and I think it's the new and improved Go. It does have the ability to run on batteries. It's super cute and compact. I absolutely adore it. My husband he's just obsessed with it. He keeps trying to take mine that we got at SFR. Anita's got it up there. Yes, I love it. He keeps trying to take mine. I've actually hidden mine away in my office so he doesn't take it because I'm like, no, sir. I have things to do with this first, and then you can have it in your office at work. That's one of the big things that we have. Another big thing that I want to point out when it comes to products, right? Of course, we've got the warmers and some of those diffusers going away, but Another really big thing are those mini fan diffusers in these specific colors, okay? In the new fall winter catalog, we are still going to have the mini fall or mini fan diffusers. However, these specific colors are going away. These have been a really great seller. So if you have customers who are looking to save a little bit of the money when they're purchasing Scentsy, they like Scentsy, but they want more of an inexpensive option, the mini fan diffusers are a perfect price point for our customers. They truly, truly are. They plug into a USB. They just take one pod, right? So it's really great to have that instant fragrance. They can use them at work. They can use them in the car. They can use them around the house, right? Anywhere you can plug in a USB, those the mini fan diffusers, excuse me, those are a really great thing. So again, remember, these are also, because it's transition month, 10% off, okay? So not only are these a great price point in general, but this month, in addition, they're even less expensive. So I really like to point these things out to my customers right now, really just showing them how they're gonna get and save the most money for the Scentsy that they want, right? So that's a really good thing to talk about. And a lot of consultants, I know I see Katrina's on. I know Katrina has done these before. A lot of others have done them. I've done them in the past too, where you actually make like a little bundle deal, right? So you could actually grab some of these while they're on sale, these mini fan diffusers, grab some pod packs, put together these car packs, right, for your customers. A really great deal, a really great creative thing to do for your customers. Customers really like things that they can just kind of grab and go, right? It makes them easy. It makes it easy for them to shop and get the things that they want. So any way that you can really do that, you're going to have a lot more success with your customers. Now, the rest of the things that are on the discontinued list, of course, are the bars, the scent circles, the room sprays, the car bars, the fragrance flowers, scent packs, the pods, travel twists that are going away, body products, clean laundry, and those bundles and saves, right? So again, this is why this is so important. So I like to go through, I've actually got two. I've got my one in my binder system that I use. It's all highlighted and marked up because there's certain customers that I've been reaching out to that I'm highlighting. I'm like, these are like top tiered scents and products that I know those customers are going to like. So I make multiple copies of this because I write all over it. So use this, okay? Use this first and foremost. This is a great way, again, and a great, really great time frame to follow up with your customers. I've said this before. I will say it a million times. There is no expiration date on follow-ups, okay? If you're anything like me, you've probably maybe fallen behind in follow-ups from time to time. I know I have. We get busy. Life is busy, right? Things are moving fast. We have big LTOs happening. We have new catalogs coming, things like that, right? So sometimes those follow-ups may get lost or you may feel like you're behind. Do not let that stop you from following up, okay? A customer has no idea that you are late in your follow-ups, okay? They don't know. They are not thinking like we are. So no matter if it's been 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, a year since you've reached out to a customer, it is okay. It is okay. So what I do is I go into my workstation, I go through that order history, and then I just go by month, okay? And then I literally just make a checklist and I check them off as I do them. Some days I have a little bit more time than others, some weeks more time than others, right, to work my business. So keep a running list, okay? Just make sure that you are doing those follow-ups because it is true, right? We've all heard the expression, the fortune is in the follow-up, and I will tell you, customers want to know and they want to hear from you, right? Again, they don't care about the time frame. So follow up, thank them for their previous order, even if it was a year ago, that's okay, right? Thank them for that order. Let them know, hey, I just wanted to tell you, thank you again for your order when you placed it last December, but I am reaching out to let you know we're getting ready to get into a new catalog season and we've got some really great deals happening this month. And I also want to get you on my list for when the brand new catalog drops. This is a perfect way, right, to really do that touch point with that customer, talk to them about what's discontinuing and get them looking forward and excited to what is coming next month. So that way we can set ourselves up for success going into September. you've heard it from myself and all of the other leaders. This is our busy season. So for those of you, this is the first season that you're going into fall and winter, get prepared, okay? Buckle your seatbelt, put the arm down, okay? We are riding this roller coaster into the new catalog. It's going to be exciting. There's going to be a lot going on. So that's why this is a really good time for you to make some plans, get some things ready, and then just refigure your business, right? Get a good handle on where you are. Another thing we want to really focus on when we are focusing on transition month in August, right, is Scentsy Club. I want to say my whole spiel about Scentsy Club, but I'm going to tell you, if you don't know all the perks and rewards that go along with Scentsy Club, I'm going to challenge you this week to learn about Scentsy Club, okay? If you don't personally have a Scentsy Club, then get on your own website, go to Scentsy Club, and go through all the motions of creating a Scentsy Club, okay? You can do that as long as you don't enter in your card information at the end. You are not going to accidentally order anything, okay? But it is good practice for you to know how to set up a Scentsy Club. That way, when you're talking to your customers, even if it's on social media, if it's through text, through a message, right? You now know kind of how to walk them through how to set up a Scentsy Club, how to do that, how to get on board, right? And the different things that they're able to do. Remember, Scentsy Club has one of the most exclusive perks, and that is the Always Get My Bar. For my club subscribers, I will tell you, every single person that is on my Scentsy Club subscription list, every single one of them has at least one bar that is locked in to the Always Get My Bar feature. It is truly the number one reason that customers sign up for Scentsy Club, okay? Not only can they lock in those scents, but of course they are also able to get rewards, okay? They're earning points for every time they spend $1 when it comes to a Scentsy Club processing. Once they order $30 or more, they can save 10%. They order $60 or more, they not only are saving the 10%, they're also earning a half price item. A lot of us who have club subscribers, and if we are subscribing to clubs ourselves, the With Box is a really great way to get that as a half price item just in Scentsy Club. So there's not just the traditional party or the host rewards to get a half price item. These are things that your customers need to know. And even if you feel like maybe, oh, I've told them about that before, oh, I've posted about that on social media before. Remember, not everybody is seeing your posts when they're being posted, right? The algorithm is sometimes not our friend, okay? So the more you are posting about things, the more consistent you are in reminding them what the rewards are, how to do a Scentsy Club, all of those things, right? The more likely they are to see it, okay? And the more they see it, the more it's just going to be like, oh, well, why haven't I done this yet, right? They're going to be able to really dial into what you're saying. So Scentsy Club should be synonymous when it comes to transition month, right? We want our customers locking in those scents that they love that are going away. Remember our discontinued list, right? So all of those scents are the ones that you really can be looking for. If you want to do this in conjunction with your follow-up, this is a really great touch point in that follow-up piece, right? Again, you can go to your workstation, you can go to the reports, you can go to sales reports, okay? You can actually go in there, you can start typing in each individual scent, and it will pull up all the customers who have ordered that scent from you whenever, right? No matter how long it's been. Those are the customers, right, that you'd want to reach out to. So if I was typing these in, maybe I would go to, for me, apricot vanilla is a really big seller for a lot of my customers and for me. I am adding it to my Scentsy Club because it's just one of those that I absolutely love. But if I type that in, I will have a whole list of customers who have ordered that previously. And when I'm doing that touch point, when I'm following up with those customers, I can reach out and say, hey, Jade, do you remember apricot vanilla? I know it may have been a while since you've ordered it, but it's retiring at the end of this month. I want you to be able to get it. So this is a great time to either grab a 6-pack. It's 10% off this month. Or if you want to make sure you get it going forward, even after August, let's lock it into a Scentsy Club. It's free to start. You can cancel it at any time. Let's get you the scent that you love. Those are the types of follow-up conversations you want to be having, okay? That's how you're going to make those connections and build those relationships with your customers. That is what your customers want, right? They want that personalization. They want to know that you, as their fragrance consultant, are looking out for them, right? That you're the one who is letting them know when things are coming, how to save money, and how to get the scents they love. This is what we do, right? Our job is pretty simple as a Scentsy consultant. We sell things that smell good, right? And then I like to say, not only do I sell things that smell good, but I like to save my customers money whenever they're buying the things that smell good, okay? This is how we're working it in with our customers. Now, I did mention already 10% off almost everything in the current catalog. You can really find this out, a really quick and easy way to be able to do this. If you don't have a current catalog, that's okay too. All right, you can look at a product list if you've got that. You can go on your website. You can also look at that. But if you were looking at a catalog, and I'm just going to pull up one real quick. Let's see if I can find one. I'm just going to go. Where's my cherry blossom? That's been the one that I've really been looking at. That cherry blossom, the charity warmer. That is the one, of course. Our charitable products are licensed products. Those products are not going to be included in the 10% off simply because, right, we have a working relationship not only with those licensing partners, but with that charitable cause contribution, okay? So that's why, if you really want to understand the why behind the reasoning, that's really why we have to not include those in the 10%. So we're not allowed to do that on those, but that's okay, right? Because almost everything else is. So let's just go to the Scentsy Disney section. And if we go here, you will see, if you're looking at the catalog, if you look next to the price, there's a little asterisk right next to it, okay? That is just a really quick, easy visual way that you can look at something. So whenever you're having a conversation with a customer, if you've got a catalog in front of you, that's what I do. I just always keep a catalog here at my desk. So I'm having those conversations. All I have to do is pull it up and then I can look very easily. And if I see an asterisk, I know that one's not included in 10% off. So that's just an easy way to be able to visualize those and see the ones that are not included. Almost everything else is though, okay? Okay, good deal. All right, oh, this is my favorite thing to do as well. All right, specifically in August, setting up shopping links for my customers. Now, for me personally, my customers love shopping links. You can call them shopping links, affiliate links, a personal shopping link, however it is that you're describing it, put a little spin on it, it's fine. Do you. Make it work with your branding as well, right? It's a really good way to kind of make everything cohesive. But I set up shopping links for almost all of my customers, okay? And specifically my returning customers, my repeat customers, right? Because I've built those relationships with those customers, I have customers that are repeat customers. And so when they are ordering, I am reaching out to them and then I am saying, hey, you know what? This is a perfect time. I'm going to go ahead. I'm setting you up a shopping link. It's just going to have your name on it. I keep it simple, okay? So I just simply set it up in my workstation just like a party, okay? You go in, you create a party, you make them the hosts. I just name it with their name. And then when I'm doing the follow-up, I set it up and I say, hey, I have created a shopping link just for you to use. Every time you order from me, I want you to order through this link. Then if you share this link with your friends or your family, your people on Facebook, on social media, anytime anybody else orders through your link, every single order that is attached to your shopping link then counts towards a total for you. And what this does is this is going to allow you to unlock rewards with Scentsy. You see how I'm kind of using it instead of that party scripting, right? I'm just kind of changing my words. Another little tip for you as well, if you're looking for wording, if you're like, oh, I don't actually feel creative when it comes to putting that wording out, use ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a really great way. You can go in there, you can put in kind of what you want to say, make it funny. If you speak with a Southern accent, like my friend Texas, right? She uses y'all in a lot of things, right? She puts in there, give it a Texas or a Southern accent, right? Those types of things, ChatGPT will start to learn that, and it will give you really great descriptive ways that you're able to actually put that wording together, right? So you can use those in your social media posts, you can use those in your texts, your messages, your emails, whoever it is that you're communicating with those customers. So if you find yourself struggling for how should I say this, or what's a really cute catchphrase, or what should I put as a description when I'm posting this, that's kind of a little hack that I like to use. But setting up those shopping links, right? A shopping link, so a party link, right, is good for 90 days. It can stay open for 90 days. So that's what I typically just default to for all of my customers. Tell them I've set them up a shopping link. I default it out for 90 days, make 90 days the ending date. I tell them, again, every time you order, anytime you share this link, all of that is going to count towards rewards for you. So when they are getting close to that 200 PRV point to qualify for the party or the host rewards to kick in, that's when I'm reaching out to them and I'm saying, hey, oh my gosh, you are not going to believe this. You are already at $125 on your shopping link. You only have $75 more and you start getting free product credit and you get half price. Oh my gosh, we got to get you there. Let's start sharing your link out. Here's your link again. Share this on your social media. So I'm kind of doing double duty with this, right? Not only am I encouraging my customers to utilize that shopping link to get them in the mode or the understanding that this is not a traditional party, right? It's a way around a party. So they kind of like that because it's not the traditional thing. And they know they're getting rewards. I keep talking about the rewards they're going to earn, right? Again, remember, I sell things that smell good, and I am here to save my customers as much money as I can. The rewards are saving them money. That's without me even getting creative and doing personal specials or mystery boxes or any of that stuff, right? I really try and keep things on the basic level when it comes to my business, right? I am not the type of person who can keep up with all of the 10-bar personal specials and all of that. It just doesn't work for me and how I work my business because I am running in different directions all the time. So I like to just keep things simple. Creating those shopping links keeps it simple for me, for my customers, right? And then I can just check in on those, see where they're at, encourage them, and remind them of what they're working towards. The other piece, specifically in August and a transition month, is this. I am not only getting them excited about getting towards those host rewards, but what I'm also doing is encouraging them that if they're able to get these orders in August, then in September, when the brand new catalog drops, they can then use those rewards towards the things in the new catalog. Hello, how do I want my customers to save the most money and get the new things when they arrive? I want them to be closing those shopping links, right? Closing those parties, okay? However you're phrasing it. That way, they're able to get those new products when they're dropping. So that is automatically setting them up for success in September, right? They're already like, oh my gosh, well, yeah, I want to be able to get that new warmer at half price. Oh, this is what I have to do this month? Okay, I'm going to work towards that. This is a really great way to get those customers excited. So start setting up those shopping links for your customers. All right, next, during a transition month, it is Operation Let's Get Rid of All the Business Supplies in My Office, okay? So if you're anything like me, you may have some extra business supplies laying around. During a catalog season, I love product lists because it's a really inexpensive way for me to get mailings out. So I have, I think I've got two. I've got two, so is that like 100? I think 50 are in each little thing. Okay, so I've got 100 product lists left. All right, that is what is left there. I just have a handful of some catalogs here, but the majority of what I have is product lists. My goal is to get rid of these business supplies. All right, so if you've got showcase brochures, product lists, catalogs, what do you have from spring and summer? Okay, those are the things you want to be getting out, passing out, handing out. Okay, you spent money on business supplies. This is the thing, right? When we put our business hat on, we are spending money on business supplies. Business supplies are something that we want. We're buying them, right, to be able to get the marketing out, to do those mailings, to get that visual out to our customers, okay? So I don't want these guys just sitting here in my office come September 1st. Now, if they are, I can do a couple of different things. I can get creative with it. But my goal in August, during a transition month, is to get rid of these guys, okay? So one of the ways that I am doing that, I've got half of them done so far. I need to complete the rest. I do have a video on this that I did, but I will share it here as well. I love the hack of printing on Post-it notes. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I always have Post-it notes hanging around my office. They're also really inexpensive. Grab them at the Dollar Tree, grab them at Wally World, get them off of Amazon, wherever it is that you get your stuff. Get your stuff. Okay, there's a really great template. I will share the Canva link. I think it's in Bliss, but if not, I will reshare that. And I'll also, when this goes on YouTube, I'll put it in the description there as well. So I get the template. All I do is I print off the template. I put my Post-it notes right on top of those little square boxes. And then I personally, I just use whatever app, right? You can use Canva, anything that you use to print, okay? I use GoDaddy Studios just because it's one that I've used for years and it's like my go-to when I'm making graphics and things like that. But Canva is really good. If you use PicArt, PicMonkey, all of those different things, right? Whatever it is, you can use it. It's fine. Canva's great because you can use the free version for this. So I like to do it this way because I can use a lot of Post-it notes, okay? And this is really easy. I can stick them on the front of things. Mine just say last call. August is the final month of this catalog, and that means savings for you. Remember, I'm always thinking about how I can save my customers money. Almost everything is 10% off. I have a QR code that leads them directly to where? Scentsy Club, right? Okay, I'm focused on Scentsy Club, friends. So I have that little blurb right above the QR code, and it just says, add your favorite scents to Scentsy Club so you continue to get them. Simple and to the point, right? My name, my phone number, and then my website, okay? This is what I put. So these are what my mailers look like, right? So I've just got my product list. I just slap one on the front. I throw it in an envelope, just a regular envelope. Then I'm actually creating some felt samples of some of the scents that are discontinuing that are favorites that I just happen to have. And then I'm throwing those in. I can get this out for one stamp. The more I can get out, the better. The other great thing is too, is I don't even have to mail them, right? I actually keep a handful of these in my car in like my inside console. When I go through the drive-through, whenever I'm out running around, I'll just grab one out and be like, hey, here you go. I have one of these. If you're ever interested in things that smell good, I got you covered. So I'm always passing these out. I want my business supplies gone. I paid money for them. I want them out of my house. I'm not going to use them past this date. Now, 2 tips that I will share with you for ways to use them after August 31st, if you still have them. Number 1, use a shredder. I love it. I just throw my product list, catalogs, showcase brochures into a shredder, crinkle them all up. It then becomes little crinkles that I can use for future packaging, deliveries, bailouts, all that kind of stuff, right? Makes it fun. Another really great way too is, even though it might be after August 31st and the spring and summer things aren't available, you could also use the Post-it note method. You can use a sticker, you can make a stamp, whatever you want to do, write a handwritten note and say, hey, this is now not a current catalog, but ask me for a brand new one, right? So that's another great way to just get rid of them if you're still trying, even after it is the end of the month. Project, get the business supplies out of the office in effect. All right, keep it simple. This is my motto when it comes to my business. I have been in Scentsy, this is going on 13 years this year, and I will tell you, I have done everything from the extreme to the not extreme, okay? I have tried it all. I'm a busy lady, but I will tell you that when I keep it simple, when I bring it back to basics, my business just runs smoother. It just is easier for me to keep up with it. When my business is easier for me to keep up with it, I'm more on top of my business. So that's a win-win for me. So keeping it simple, Don't try to do everything that you're seeing on social media. I have fallen into this trap. I don't even know how many times, okay? You get on Facebook, right? You open up Facebook, you look in the Facebook groups, you maybe follow other consultants out there, right? You're seeing all of these amazing crafts and giveaways and mystery boxes and all of these decorative designs and deliveries and all of the things, right? It's all amazing. It's all cute. And if that is something that you're passionate about and you're like, yes, I've got the time to do this. I want to make this happen. My customers are going to love it. Go for it. I will tell you, if I tried to do all of the amazing things that I see other people doing, I would never get anything done in my business. So I do find it can really be like that catch-22, right? Yes, it inspires me, but at the same time, it almost freezes me in fear, right? Like, oh, all right, so what do I need to order to do that? How do I put that together? Okay, I need bags, I need tissue paper, I need stickers, and it gets to be a lot and it can be very overwhelming, okay? So you may see a lot of things out there. Don't try and necessarily try to duplicate everything you're seeing. Think of you and your business. Keep that in mind. Where are you at in your business? If you're early on in your business, you may not have a whole lot of business supplies sitting around. You may not have a whole lot of craft supplies and things to be able to do. And just like Orville has always told us in the past, right? We're not here to spend family money on Scentsy, okay? So I don't want you trying to break the bank or breaking Amazon and going on and trying to order all of the things so you can do all the cute and fun things that you're seeing people doing. If you're not there yet, that is not your journey, okay? Save that for a future you. But right now we're going to focus on where your business is at today, okay? That's where we want to keep things. So stay focused on your business this month. Yes, it is very exciting to see all of the harvest and the fall and the holiday and the winter and all of the great things, right? Okay. It's really, really easy to get excited about that stuff because it's really, really fantastic. But we're still working in August, right? If you guys also would like a nice paycheck on September 10th, we want to work our business this month, right? Okay, we want to work our business this month too. So that way on September 10th, we've got our commission check there. I don't want to pre-sell everything and put all of my focus on what is going to be coming, that then my August is looking like somebody ran over it with a car. Okay, so we want to keep our focus here. Remember what we're going to go back to. We're going to focus on our discontinued list, right? That's where we want our main focus. That and Scentsy Club, working to save our customers money by reminding them of the 10% off, setting up those shopping links. We want to stay focused on our current PRV. We also want to focus on our sponsoring. This is, yes, it's transition month, but this is every other month in our business, right? Every other month in our business, we are focused on PRV, on sponsoring, and if you have a team, then it's duplication and training with your team, right? So those are the three things that are going to help you build your business. If those are your top 3 areas of focus every single month, that is what is going to get you to your next promotion, to getting you to the point to where you're earning monthly sales so you can get that $600 plus commission check, right? Because if you earn $2,000 in PRV or more, that's an automatic $600 paycheck, friends, okay? This is how we're able to work our business smarter and not harder. We want to focus on where we are in our business. And for the majority of us, well, in fact, I'm going to just go ahead and say for all of us, okay? Even my amazing friend Chloe Cox, right? Who literally has the biggest team. She's doing great in her business. If you were to ask her right now, what do you focus on every single month? She will tell you PRV, sponsoring, training and duplication every single month. That is how she has built her business to where it is today, okay? It's keeping it simple. It's not trying to do all of the bells and whistles all of the time. When you can do them, awesome. If you're really passionate about them, then keep on doing it. But don't feel like that's where you need to be necessarily just to be successful. We just have to stay focused on what it is that's going to get us there. So that's what we're going to be focusing on this month, right? So that kind of leads me into my next point, and this is like my passion project, which is consistency and good habits. Consistency and good habits. Make a monthly plan every single month. Every single month, make a plan for your business, okay? This is where planning and goal setting really can do you a huge favor. I use my binder system. That's what I use. I do a planner. I have a hard copy planner. So I've got, the standard regular planner. I do a digital planner. And then here in my office, I actually keep a dry erase board, right? So that way I can literally visually see my month at a glance, no matter where I am. If I'm at work and I need to work my business on my lunch break, I've usually got my iPad. If I don't have my iPad, I definitely have my phone, right? So I have everything there. I sometimes will just take my planner in with me. So I've got my hard copy planner or my binder system. I've got that so I can actually work wherever I'm at. Okay. When I'm in my office, I visually see my board and what I'm working on and what are the things that are coming up. What are the dates that I'm looking at for those LTOs that are dropping, right? All of those goals should be there. So consistently work on making yourself a plan every single month. So on the last day of the month, and sometimes the first day of the new month, is when I'm going to sit down and make that plan, right? I also am setting up my goals. Where do I want my PRV to be this month? What is my overall goal? Are you trying to promote to certified consultant? Are you trying to get to lead consultant? Then sponsoring, right, has to be a big focus. Now this month, because it is transition month, we do also have a join special going on, okay? Scentsy gives us a join special 365 days a year, friends. Also, because we have a host exclusive starter kit available. So that's another tool that Scentsy gives us all year round, regardless if there is a join special or not every single month. So sponsoring is something that you want to be focused on, building that team, okay? Remember, sponsoring is what is going to build your business into a successful long-term business. Going on 13 years here, and I will tell you, I wouldn't still be here 13 years later if I hadn't started building a team, if I hadn't started sponsoring, okay? You have to do that if that is what you're wanting out of Scentsy. If this is a hobby for you, then sponsoring is probably not that big of a deal. But even if it's a hobby, maybe you want to earn that trip to Greece. Maybe you want to earn that SFR next year. You need to be able to be sponsoring. And so you just need to use the tools that Scentsy is already giving us. So consistently making those goals every single month, PRV, sponsoring, promotion, right? Every single month, I write it on my board, I write it on my planner, I have it written here on my computer, on a Post-it note, I have it on a bathroom, on my bathroom mirror, and it simply says, I am going to be a superstar director. I am going to be a superstar director. That is my next promotion. That is my focus. I consistently write it down. It may seem silly to write these things down, right? But again, we are visual humans. We are visual people, right? The more you see these things, the more it's just going to become a habit, and it's going to build that consistency, okay? So write those affirmations down. So whatever it is that you're working towards, write those down. Like I said, write it on a Post-it note. Write it in dry erase on the bathroom mirror, right? You've seen all of those before, right? Like, I am smart, I am beautiful, I can do this. I will be, and fill in that next promotion, okay? These are the things that are going to get us to where we want to be, and these are the ways that we're going to be able to hit those goals that we're focusing on. Another way that I am really focused on being consistent and building those good habits, I am very busy. I work full-time. I am in school full-time. I'm trying to finish my RN finally after raising all the kids and doing all the life things, okay? I've got a lot going on all of the time. So how do I stay consistent? How do I keep my business going? I commit to office days. And I say office in quotes because you don't have to have an office to have office days, right? That is just, those are my work days or my work times. So when you're making that plan every single month, I want you to look at it. What does your work schedule look like? What does it look like with the kids and all of their activities and back to school? Can you pick out during the month, maybe it's once a week, maybe it's one day a week, right? Where you can know, hey, I'm going to take 1 hour every week, pick your day, or I'm going to go through my planner and I'm going to look to see what days I'm off of my outside of work job, right? Or outside of my Scentsy life job. And then you're going to commit to working your business on those time frames. For me, even when I'm at my work, right? When I'm out there working, I'm still making those commitments to my business. So usually right now, because I work like a mid shift, so right now it's before I go to work. And I make that commitment that I'm going to spend 45 minutes in my office. Sometimes it might be on the laptop out in the living room, but I'm going to commit to 45 minutes before I go into that job to saying, I'm going to get 45 minutes worth of things done today. What's on my to-do list? Do I need to do some follow-ups? Do I need to send some messages about the join special? Do I need to create an email about those LTOs, make a Jot form, a Google form? What am I doing this week, right? That's my opportunity to get those things done. And then sometimes when maybe I've already finished my to-do list, very rare, but when that does happen, what am I doing? I'm then just working ahead in my calendar, right? Maybe that looks like scheduling posts in your VIP group on Facebook, right? You can schedule those out. So if you've got that extra time and you've already kind of worked what you needed to get done, then work ahead. Work ahead on what you can. That's going to help you and keep you up front in your business. And that's really a good place to be. So committing to those office days or office hours is really going to help you to be consistent and really build good habits. What I'm going to leave you with when it comes to transition month and just in general is if you are hit by the negativity bug, if you're hit by the comparison bug, it happens to all of us, myself included. If you feel yourself comparing your business or what you're doing or where you're at to others, or if you're just feeling negative or you're getting negative vibes, whether it's on Facebook or TikTok or wherever it is that you're living on social media, or sometimes even in life, right? In real life, when that negativity starts seeping in, you have got to pull yourself away for your own mental health, right? Because as we all know, right, we can't pour from an empty cup. So we can't be giving to others. We can't be giving to our customers. We can't be the best consultant, the best leader, the best mom, the best wife, the best husband, all of the things, right? If we're not here. So we have to do the things that are going to fill us up. And if comparison or negative people or negative things that we're seeing on Facebook starts to pull you in, here's how you can control that. Hit the unfollow button. Unplug completely. Do you know how many times where I've like silenced my notifications, I turn on my do not disturb on my phone, everything goes off, because if I'm stuck in that bad mental space or I'm just not there, I got to disconnect for a minute, right? I got to take my time to step back, reset, do the things that are going to work for me, right? Sometimes that may look like reading through the Bible, going through my inspirational, motivational books. It might just be sitting down and doing a meditation. But those are the things that kind of bring me back to me and kind of help me recenter, refocus. I go and spend time with my grandkids and just go and hug on them and love on them, right? It's an instant boost, right? And then I can come back. So if you're finding yourself in that spot, if you feel that starting to happen, remember, you have control over all of that. This is your opportunity to control what you're seeing on social media, what you're dealing with in real life. If it's not serving you, let it go. Let it go. Because I want you to have the best last 6 months of your business and to be able to hit the goals that you want to hit. And in order to do that, you've got to be on your game, right? So we got to cut out the negativity. We got to cut out the comparison. We got to focus on us. We have to be intentional. Look at that monthly plan. Look on what you're focusing on in your business, and then just rinse and repeat that every single month. Every single month. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the recording, and then I'm going to give us like another 10 minutes if you guys have any questions or if you want me to go over anything. So for those of you watching the recording, I will drop this template in there so that way you can grab that. Hopefully this has helped you, and we'll see you guys next month.